Dude, I just want to talk about something crazy that I have just discovered. If no one knows, you're about to now. Hydroplaning, hydro racing, boat racing, fast boats. Bro, it's the most interesting shit I've ever seen in my life. And the most dangerous shit I've ever seen in my life. Dude, these guys get into these boats. The boats look like modified uh, LMPHs. Dude, ah man. So just go into you after this video. Obviously, go into YouTube, search up a video of hydroplaning or hydro racing, even, and dude, you will be blown away. These lads, all right, these lads and ladettes have mighty balls and mighty titties, dude. It looks like they're in a spaceship and they just go. Like you can't really see what's going on because the visibility from our angle, the viewer's angle, is pretty bad for the in-car cameras. But dude, when you're watching a video of these guys racing and flying around on water and they're going up and down on the water, it looks like they're floating in midair. That's how fast they're going above, like on the water. It looks like they're just floating, like with a air gap above the water. They look like they're just like levitating, hovering above the water. I can't explain it, but it's very like it's eye candy, dude. Watching it, it's very interesting, fun, and I can only imagine the technology that goes into getting a boat to fucking literally levitate off the water. I'm sure that takes a lot of effort, but man, it puts on a good show. It's very interesting. Half of the videos I've seen aren't even them racing side by side or anything. It literally just is just them with the in-car camera, the in-car like the not in-car, the in-boat cockpit camera, and they're just in this tiny seat that looks like a spaceship. You see the water splashing and getting into their face and shit, and the guy's just sitting in there and he's vibing. He don't care about no water. He getting the win, man. He getting the win, and it's just it, I don't even know how you drive those things. Like, oh man, I can only imagine the handling on those, just to feel the water and you're just like bouncing like you're hitting turbulence but in a boat. It's nuts. I know there's a word for that, a turbulence in the boat. I forgot the word. I'm sorry. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Don't bully me, okay? Like you come at me with all this shit, how am I gonna know, man? But man, wow. I can tell you, go watch some boat racing. It's very dangerous, but very entertaining at the same time. There's a reason why maybe some of the most dangerous things are entertaining. It's because the average person can't do it. But Jesus, those guys are insane. All the respect to those guys and gals to make those boats crazy nuts. I want to learn more about that boat racing. It's insane. But man, I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was pretty neat and pretty cool. Uh, but man, I do tell you, when I tell you there is some dangerous boat crashes, there is some dangerous and terrifying boat crashes. There's one video of a boat just hitting the shoreline and losing its engine, and the guy survives, but it was a bad wreck. It was a bad crash, man. The boats are not supposed to go on land. I can tell you that much. The boats are not supposed to go on land. You know what happens when they do? They magically turn into airplanes. Not great. Who knew? A thing with no wheels that goes fast and just goes bonkers is basically a plane. It was basically a plane. But man, those are some crazy planes for water, and I've enjoyed the videos I've seen of them just running their time trials or just practicing, I guess, even. And even seeing some of these like underground videos, I guess you could call them, of like people making their own boat racing like vehicles or boats. I guess you wouldn't call it a vehicle, I guess you would call it a boat. But man, it's insane. It's nuts. It's just you never really think about racing on water. When you think about racing, you think about it on the land, maybe F1, NASCAR, IndyCar, IMSA. I could go on for days naming some of the series I know when I think of racing. And I never once thought of boats, and boats are fucking badass, man. I tell you that. Those things fly, and it's definitely a different feeling. I can imagine, I've been on a boat before, going pretty fast, but these guys are going like fucking super duper fast, and I never been on that, and I can only imagine how fast that is. That's pretty fast, man. I don't know. I don't know about you. I don't know what kind of fast things you guys been on, but I haven't been on that many. Unlucky me, I guess. But dude, those guys, whew, fast. I tell you, man. Like, like I don't even know, man. I would like to see that, what that would look like, but I can only imagine it would be very dangerous. Some of the stories I've heard from people going to boat races like that end badly, unfortunately. So, I don't know if I'm hearing bad stories only. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's kind of, intimidating. But geez, man, boats. Wow. I never knew they were so fast, man. Like, I really recommend you go watch some boat racing. I can't explain it to you enough, 'cause I'm too stupid. But, man, wow. That's it. That's all I got. That's the end of my boat topic. Sorry.